guys, welcome back to DS Tanks. It's been a minute since I made any kind of video other than a short that I recently uploaded, but I thought it was time to do a little update on my aquariums. Still only got the two going at the moment. This one here needs some maintenance done today. I need to do a water change. I've been a little bit lazy. I think it's still doing pretty well. Still got the two Guppies going pretty strong there. They're looking good. Started with 5, only got the 2 now. Not sure what happened with the other 2. I don't know if it was the water changing or I really think they might have gotten kind of bullied by these 2. These were the 2 biggest of the 5 group. The Gourami, he seems to still be doing pretty good. Getting along with everybody. Sand Scraper down here in his little hidey hole. He's doing pretty well. Yeah, he was out just a while ago, but I missed him. He was under there. When I turn the light on, he scatters back under here. That's what he does. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and probably get a water change done on this thing and talk a little bit about how it's doing and what I want to attempt to do in the future. Also need to do an update on this one over here, beta. That's more of a tomorrow type thing. He's doing well. Tank looks a little rough, but that's just because the algae on the glass there. I need to put some more water in it as well. But that's doing, these plants are doing a phenomenal job of what they're supposed to be doing. I wish these would catch up, but let me continue on. Something else I want to touch on is this, my experience after several months with this Aqua Clear AC20 filter. It's kind of getting on my nerves just a little bit. I will do a water change or I will clean it, and it'll be about a couple of weeks now at this point to where it's back to this. This is on a full flow. So that's low. Does nothing at all on low, and they take it back to high and it's just still not really doing anything. It's because that intake tube is probably clogged, and I cleaned it not that long ago. I took it apart, I got it real clean on the inside, and it's still doing that. So I don't know what the problem is. I'm gonna have to make an attempt to do it again, I suppose, in this water change. Maybe that's clogged up in there or something. It's very possible. Let me see. I mean, there's some gunk in there. It's the first time I've seen this. It's probably just clogged in there. I don't know though. I haven't cleaned that filter in a bit. That one there I don't really clean because of the, I think it's the bio balls in there. I don't really like to clean those because that's kind of pointless if you do that. But we'll see. Overall, it's working good when it's taken care of, I guess, but I feel like you have to take care of it a little too much. So this is me trying to gravel vac right here. It's kind of difficult to gravel vac this thing because this vacuum that I have has a filter at the end. If it's on there, it doesn't pick up enough, but if it's not on there, then all the aquasoil gets sucked up in there. So it's a little bit difficult to get a good vac, but I try to do what I can. I try to get a little bit up anyways, as much as I can with that. So right here, I actually, right after that last clip there, I got distracted and I decided I was actually going to run to the store to pick something up. I had seen a video on YouTube where a guy was using a hand pump as a shower. It was like a van life type video. But I thought, you know what, that would be a really good thing to use as a way to refill the fish tank, although it's pretty slow. Then I got distracted again on the way to that store and stopped here at PetSense to see what they had new. And they had a few new fish in there. I'm not able to get them at the moment, but I was very, very tempted. As I told the lady, I didn't have what I needed at the time, so I had to leave before I bought something that I shouldn't. Alright, now this right here is the pump that I got from the store when I left during the water change. was going to go to Walmart, they didn't have one, so instead I went to Ace Hardware. Just a little hand pump, but it seems to get the job done. So what we got right here is Fluval Aqua Plus water conditioner. I actually just recently started using this one. I like it better than the other brand I was using, the API, because I like the cap a little better. It's easier to read for me. So I just put a little in the very bottom. A little bottom piece is all you really need. I usually put a little bit more afterwards just to make sure. Put it in the pump there and kind of let it go. So give it a few pumps, and is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I don't know. And this is how it works. It has a nice steady flow. Depends on how many times how much pressure you put into it will be the force of it. You don't want too much, but even at the higher pressure for that thing, it doesn't really seem to be too much pressure for the substrate. That's why I like it. I also figured out the button has a lock on it, so you can actually just set it up to go by itself. If I had a way to keep it up there and not fall in, because I don't really want it falling in, you could, then it would work just fine. After the water change, you can see it looks a little bit better. This tank doesn't really take a lot of maintenance, to be honest with you. I get a little bit lazy with it, but as far as like the glass cleaning goes, it doesn't build up algae like my other one does. I think it's because of the well, there's two reasons. The light's not as strong, I don't think. I probably need a better light. Maybe the plants would be doing better if I did that. The other thing is I guess the clown Pleco, when I'm not looking, probably cleans that glass a little bit more than what I think he does. But really, I think the light is probably just a little bit underpowered, and I need to figure out a better option on that to get those plants to grow. You see him here in this particular clip. He gets rowdy. I don't like to bother him too much, but I just wanted to get him on camera. I think he has grown a little bit since I got him. The Gourami, honey Gourami, he's doing well. He gets along so well, just like I was skeptical of doing a community tank when I first started, but they've done pretty well together. I mean, he's not aggressive at all towards them. He bothers the clown Pleco sometimes, but really he's just trying to get to food. Like the Pleco will take food down there in his little hidey hole and kind of cover it up, and the Pleco, or excuse me, the Gourami will bother him or kind of not really attack him or fin nip, but just kind of pester him, trying to get to that food behind him sometimes. But they seem to get along okay. In the beginning, the Pleco would I would see him literally jump across the tank to scare the Gourami off, but now they seem to be kind of on equal footing. Pleco stays to his area down there, and the Gourami kind of stays in the middle and the upper areas there. But he's grown a little bit as well, but he's a good community fish. The Guppies are honestly the most aggressive of the group. Not with the bigger fish, but when I had the other Guppies before they passed on there, the Guppies were more aggressive than the Gourami or Pleco, to be honest with you. But overall, the tank's doing pretty well. I do need a better light. I need to do something about getting these plants. I don't know how big these plants are even supposed to get, to be honest. My jungle valve is not really, it's not done anything. It's just about, it may bounce back at some point, but it seems like it's not doing anything at all. Whereas in my other tank, I have some plants in there that I think are starting to carpet, and I'm considering taking some of them out and putting them in this one. It's just, I don't want to bring snails from that tank to this one. This one is snail free as far as I can tell, and if I know for sure that the other one will end up bringing snails with it. But anyways, if you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day.